Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing well. My name is NIZAR RIFKI and I will be presenting about 13 Reasons Why. I guess most of you have heard about this book or watched this series before. 13 Reasons Why is a young adult novel written by Jay Asher in 2007. Hannah Baker, a sophomore at Liberty High School who sadly committed suicide. Before her death, she recorded two sets of cassette tapes detailing 13 reasons why she decided to die. The tapes come with a map around town that each listener is to physically follow while listening to the tapes. Clay Jensen is a former classmate of Hannah who had a crush on her. He finds a package with his name on it on front of his porch when he comes home from school. Inside, he finds the cassette tapes recorded by Hannah Baker. Even though he cannot change the past, Clay listens to all the tapes. Hannah guides him all over town. By following her instructions, Clay witnesses Hannah's pain firsthand. Before Clay received the tapes, they had been sent to other people, people who made her suffer, cry, and live with pain her whole life. Justin Foley, who was Hannah's crush and also her first kiss, was the first one to hear the tapes. They were together for a month. The poor Hannah trusted him and thought that he really loved her and cared about her. But unfortunately, it was all lie. He ended by betraying her in her freshman year by dumping her without a word, spreading rumors about her and ruining her reputation. Realizing he will need wait to listen to the rest of the tapes as he travels around the town. Clay goes to his friend Tony's house to get a Walkman. After Justin Foley was mentioned in Hannah's tapes, many other people from inside and outside her school were mentioned too. She recorded the tape for each person in front of you, describing how they made her feel and what they made her go through. It wasn't easy for her at all, but she was trying her best not to show, not to break down, and to keep up being strong. One of the most heartbreaking sentences that were said in Hannah's tapes was, I recorded 12 tapes. I started with Justin and then Jessica, who each broke my hearts. Alex, Jair, Courtney, Marcus, who each helped to destroy my reputation. On through Zach and Ryan, who broke my spirits. Through type number 12, Bryce Walker, who broke my soul. One night, Bryce Walker started to touch Hannah in a hot tub and then proceeded to rape her, which made her decide to start recording those tapes and pour her heart out. Hannah decided to give life one more try. She went into her parents' shop and asked for some cassette tapes, but when they weren't looking, she also grabbed some razor blades. She visited Mr. Porter and confessed that she gave up on life and wanted it all to end, admitting her rape, but when she couldn't tell him her rapist's identity, she told her to move on with life. This conversation soon became Hannah's final tape she recorded. She then gave her uniform to Clay at the theater before going to give the tapes to Tony. Upon completing everything she needed to do, she returned home, changed into old clothes, drew a bath, and opened a pack of razor blades, taping one to verify its sharpness. Hannah entered the bath, having looked in the mirror one last time, and shed a final tear. With the water still running, Hannah slit both of her wrists and bled to death in her bathtub, being discovered by her parents sometime later. We've arrived now to the end of this presentation. I hope you enjoyed it and thank you very much for your attention.